Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, we are going to learn about the most asked interview scenarios of 2024. So these are must-know scenarios if you are planning to attend interviews. And in this video, we'll discuss how to build code for them so that you can reuse them for different scenarios in future. So it's a must watch video for you guys. Stay tuned and let us get started without wasting much time. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. So in this video, we'll try to understand most commonly used scenarios and all. Okay. So the first one is finding rolling 12 months. So rolling 12 months means in real time, what happens is whenever we are working in a project, they might ask us to build a code that might give us sales for the last 12 months from current month. Okay. So first thing when we are writing or when we are trying to develop this code, we need to identify or find out what is that we need from our database that can give us this. Okay. So we need two dates to find in general if at all we want to identify. One would be our database date. This is the normal date that has sales with respect to date. Next would be our base date. So base date means we will use this base date to identify where we are currently. Like say I want to identify I am in June 2024. Okay, or I am in 2024 year or 2023 year. So we need a base date that can give us this. Whereas this is our date that is coming from the database. Okay, so these are the two important things that we need to find out whenever we are trying to build this code. So apart from that, measure is again we will need or we can use it against this. Okay, so I'm going to Tableau here. We need last 12 months of sales, right, from current month. So I'm trying to take my order date here. So I'm trying to build a simple view using year of order date, and I'm also trying to add month here so that I can understand which year I am in and what are my different months. So now when I say last 12 months, where are we? We are currently in June, right? So from June, I need sales till maybe July here. Okay. So for that, what we need to go back to last 7 months. So we need to find out date difference, right? So for that, I am trying to build a logic called as a rolling 12 here. Okay. Now date difference function I'm trying to use. So what this date difference will do, it will give us a difference in dates, right? Now what is the date part that we need to find difference in? Because we are doing at a month level, I'm trying to specify month here. Month. Month. Sorry. From, like I said, we need to identify two dates, right? One is our database date and one is our base date. So, right. So in our Tableau, what are the two dates that we are using? One is order date. So I'm just trying to use order date. Now I need another date that can tell me where we are currently. So like say I said this today's date, right? So we have a function in Tableau called as a today. This is the function. So this will give me today's date, irrespective of where we are. Like if I'm using it today, it will print today's date. Okay. So let us just try that. I'm commenting my previous line here and I'm just pasting it here, apply, and I'm just going to, bring it onto my view. And I'll just make that exact date so that we identify what is the date it is showing. It is giving me today's date, 23/6/2024. Now I am using this as a reference. Okay, in above calculation. Okay, so let us okay, remove. I'm just using my, today. Yeah, simple. Now what will this do? This will try to find out the difference of month with today. So it will take month part from today and month part from my order date. Like say for each of these years. So in 2021 January, it will try to do a difference with today's month. Okay. So I'm just trying to apply and you see the result here now. I said June, right? So June means current year, current month with respect to current year, current month in database also. So which means June versus June is 0. Now if I go back, difference is 1. Now again 1 month back, like this. Now what is the requirement? We need last 12 months, right? So from 0 till 11 I need. Now there are some fixes that we need to do in our database or in our calculation so that I can avoid this future dates. Now you see here we have data July, August, September, October, November, December. These are future dates which we don't need. In real time we might have data, we might not have future data, but we need to write a condition that can avoid these exceptions in future. Okay, now what I need, we can write it in multiple ways. So where is our calculation here? I can edit it. Like say I will write, I need less than, if I write 12, okay, date difference of month of order date is less than 12, or I will say less than 11. Now what will happen in this case? All of this will become true from here. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 till here. Less than 12 if I write, you'll get it till 11 because it is less than. But even this will become true. -6, -5, -4, -3, 2, 1. So if I click on apply here, see.
And greater than 0.
Yeah, that is one condition we can write, and simply greater than 0. Okay, so this will not work again, right? So here in this case, again, you need to specify.
Oh,
Okay,
okay, okay.
now this became true. So even your May is becoming true here. Okay, so June we need to greater than -1 if I write from like this. So this is one method of writing. I don't want to write like this. I want to maybe improvise this a little bit. So I'll just comment this section and I'll just take this first part. So instead I can write something like this. I need all of those months where the difference is this number. 9. So here I'm explicitly specifying what I need. So click on apply. Okay. Now see here only those are becoming true from June till July. Only those are becoming true. So I can write like this or I can use like this. Whatever you feel comfortable or we feel comfortable, we can write it. Now we need sales, right? So we just need to extend this calculation a little bit. If this condition is becoming true, okay, then give me sales. That's it. Else, I'm just putting it as 0 and I'm ending it. Now, what will happen wherever the difference is this, it will give me sales and data. That's it. Click on apply. Okay, now you got all of the sales. Now the problem is for each of your month, it is trying to give individual sales, right? So we need to convert that into a measure and do a sum. Now, if I try to bring that on to my label, now you see from June, you got last 12 months of sale. Now, if I remove this is your rolling 12-month sale. Okay, clear about this?
Yeah.
Now let us try to make it little complicated. Okay. Now this is static. If you see here, it is static. It will always work with respect to today only. It will take only today's date into consideration, and based on that, it will try to give you last 11 months of sales. Now, user might tell, I don't want something like that. I will select the date. Based on that, you give me last 12 months of sales. Okay, so that is the requirement. So for that, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to create a parameter, because I said user will create a date, select a date. So I'm writing the name as select date. Okay, and I'm taking that as a date type here. Okay, so click on OK, and if I click on show parameter, I got a date. Now user will select any date from here, but based on the date he is selecting, we need to go back to last 12 months. Okay, again, let us first build the view so that we can validate if our calculation is working well. So I've taken year of order date and month of order date, and again I'm just writing to create a calculation rolling 12 months with parameter. Now what I'm doing in this situation, same calculation, date difference of month of order date, but this time instead of today, I'm writing select date, simple. Okay, so now whatever the date I'm selecting, from that date it will take the month part. So what is that we have currently selected? We have selected June 23rd. So by default it is taking today's date, right? So click on again apply. Okay, so I can just bring that on to my view. Maybe I need to convert that into dimension. Now same here, June is 0, again 1, 2, 3 and all. Similarly, it is working. Now observe, I'm just selecting May month here, random date in May. Now here May is becoming, or it is treating May as your current date. So it is becoming 0 here. If I select April, your April is becoming 0. Now here it is always static in this, but now we are trying to make that dynamic. Now I need last 12 months from the date he is selecting. Simple, right? So let us edit that calculation. Same in I will write 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Okay, so we will get only that date. And again, because we need sales, if this condition is becoming true, then I need sales, simple. And again else 0 and it. So what am I doing? When this condition is not satisfying, I'm overriding every value of sales to 0 simply. Click on apply. Okay, that's it. Okay, again, like I said, we need to convert that into measure. But observe these values, May, June, July. We have made it to 0. I can convert it to measure and sum. This is my last. Now, based on my selected date, you see value is changing. Now from May till June we got. If I select July, from June till July you got. So randomly based on the date I have selected, it is moving. So I'll select, like say January, I'll select. See here, from your January, which is it is treating as your current month, till last February you will get. So automatically it is going back to previous years. Okay, so that is rolling 12 months with the parameter and without parameter. Both are important scenarios and we can use anything in real time. Okay, clear about this rolling
Instead
12?
of uh, instead of dates, can we have an option where we are selecting months?
We can have,
Yeah.
here we have selected date. You can also have month part, but
Okay.
again that should be in your date. So here Your dates should always be in date format. Okay, if they are in string, your calculations will become very complicated and performance will also decrease, because first we have to convert our string data into date type and then calculate each time. Okay, so that is not recommended. So we always need to check with our DB team, like, they are providing our date data in date format or not. That is one thing we always need to keep in mind. Okay, here because it is our date is in date data type, we are able to do all of this. If it was a string, well, calculation will not be similar, because again you need to concatenate your year with the date or with the month. Like say your year should also be in string then, right? So string, what I'll do, I'll just concatenate year part plus again month part plus again date part, and then make it date, something like that, and then try to find out the values here. That will make it
Mhm.
complicated. Okay,
Okay.
so we generally avoid that in real time. Okay, unless we
Okay.
cannot do like, or they cannot change the data type, then we try to find out the values. Otherwise, mostly it should be date only.
Okay. May I was taking the reference of how when we are trying to generate our bank account statement or something,
Hmm.
we get an option, statements from this month to this month.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
So we also get between dates or and all, but then we also get this option of finding out between months, like from January or from February.
Hmm. 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 Yeah, we can do
Yeah.
that. So yeah,
Yeah.
let us customize that. I'll just create that scenario here. So now, like you said, we want sales between the 2 months that user is specifying, right? So we have selected it. I'm editing it and I'm writing it as start date, simple. Click OK. And likewise, I'm duplicating that and I'm writing that as end date. Here, instead of start date, I'm just writing it as end date. Now user will have the option to select these two dates, right? So I need sales from my January till June. Let us take. So June 1st I have selected. Okay. Maybe January 1st I will select. So June 1st, sorry, January 1st to June 1st. This is the sales I need. Let us try to build a calculation here. So now in this calculation, if I am trying to find out difference between, sorry, sales for the months selected by, again, what is that we need? Again, we need to identify what is the date we need to use. Okay, order date. Again, we need to use parameter here, two parameters that we will compare. So order date is one database date that we need to consider, and parameter will give us the input. Okay, now I'm trying to write. So now first the condition. If I'm selecting a date here, okay, if I'm selecting June 1st, which means I need all my sales which are greater than this date. So you need to identify what is the logic between these two. Okay, so my order date we have order date. My order date should be greater than this date, right? Because we need those dates. Okay, I'm writing start date. Simple. So now let us just use this in shelves. I'm just trying to bring this into view to understand how it is behaving. So what did we select? We have selected June 1st. Now some part of it is becoming true and some part is becoming false here. Okay. So I will write order date is greater than or equal to. Okay. Now all of January is becoming true. And till December it is becoming true. But we don't need that, right? We need only till June. So I will write and my order date is less than or equal to our end date. Simple. I click on apply. Now what did it do? You see here, it gave only till June because there are some dates which are in June above June 1st. That's why. So I'll just move it here. I'll select all the dates here. Now you will not find there is only single value here. Okay, now our calculation is set. So I'll just go and edit this calculation. Again, if this condition is satisfying, okay, then give me sales and end it. That's it. Okay, I'll again just aggregate that or convert that into my measure to get the sales for the selected months. Now what if I select till July 30, I will get July also. If I change it to February, it should work for February also. So like this we can work. Okay, so this is your second scenario. Okay, now again, next scenario is finding out last n days from today. So there might be a requirement in real time where client might ask us to show sales for the last n days. N days means it can be your last 7 days, it can be your last 10 days, it can be last 1 week, or it can be anything. So I'm just keeping it as 7 days. So again, for that, what I'm trying to do is I am trying to take my order date again. I am trying to take it at month level. Okay. And I will also take it at a date level so that we understand what is happening. So I'll just take this and I'll add date part to this. Okay, make it exact. So first step is always building your view to debug the calculation or to write the calculation. Once you feel your calculation is working perfectly fine, then you can bring whatever the fields that you need into the view. Okay, so cross tabs are always better and cross tabs are always effective in identifying how our calculation is working. Okay, so I've taken this, I'm going to 24 just to check in the current month. We are in June. Okay, so first we need to identify 23. So here we are. So 23 data we do not have here. So we are in 23. So from 23, I need last 7 days here. So again, very simple calculation here. So I'll write last n days or last 7 days. I'll write. Okay, date difference. Again, last time we did for rolling 12 months, we did months because we wanted month. But we need a day now. So I'm specifying day here. That's it. Everything will remain same from your order date and today. That's it. Click on apply. Okay. Now again, if I try to bring that onto my view, So for now it is, again, I'm just converting that to dimension, and if I pull that, see here, 0 we do not have, observe, because we do not have sales for that particular day. So it is not displaying. In real time, you might have the value. So if you have the value, it will show 0 here. And then we have 22 as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we need last 7 days, right? So I'm just going to edit it. If my date difference is in 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then give me sales and end it. That's it. Else 0, end it. What is the error here? Apply. Okay. Now I can convert this into measure and sum. We got last 7 days of sale. That's it. Okay. That's your last 7 days. Same thing. You can do it for any days that the user is specifying. So in some projects, they will ask you last 10 days. In some projects, they'll ask you last 30 days. In some projects, they'll ask you last 15 days. Be it any scenario, you can try to approach, or you can take the similar approach in solving that scenario. Okay. So this time again, we are making it little complicated, but this time again, we're from the date selected by the user. So now here again, what is the problem in this? It is static, right? Again, it is always taking today's date into consideration. So from that particular day, we are going back to whatever the days that he wants, 7 days, 8 days, like that. Okay. So I'm trying to again build my view order date at month level. And again, I'm just taking, I can take this also. I'll just bring this, and I can bring this. Okay. We have all the dates. Now again, let us use this start date that we have already created. Now from this date that user is selecting, I'm selecting 23, today's date. I need last 7 days from the date selected by the user. So again, create calculation last end days from date selected by the user. Okay. So again, first we need to verify this. Step 1, day difference of day from my what order date and my start date. That's it. Okay. If this is in, okay, in 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. If this condition is satisfying, then give me sales and it, else 0, end it. Apply. Okay, that's it. So if I just use it on to my label, everything is 0 here. So we need to go to 24. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 we got. Last 7 days we wrote, right? But we got 6 because 23 we do not have. Now if I go to maybe 22, now you see 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16. Now we got 7 values here. 3, 3, 6, 1. Because we have, all the dates available. Now one challenge here, in from the last 4 scenarios that we have discussed, there is one challenge, or we can optimize that. So here, if you observe in rolling 12 months, uh, or last n days or last 7 days, here, if I take last 7 days sale, I don't want to specify this also, assume. Okay. I want to make even this as a dynamic. then in that situation, how can we do? Okay, you can think about that and let me know. I don't want to specify this again. If I'm specifying this, my code is becoming static, or I am hard coding my values. So it is real in real time. It is always expected from developer that we don't hard code values. Okay, a better developer does not hard code any of the values in the code statement. They have to be, you know, like values, whatever the values that we need to pass in real time. It should take always that, not like every time you have to come here and change. So that is not expected from a developer. Okay, so hint is you need to create another parameter here. So I'm just creating a parameter here, and I'm writing enter number of days. Simple. Okay, so here I'll just take integer format, and maybe I'll just write 10 here, or 7 we will write. That's it, by default 7. But user will have the option to select any date he want, or any number, sorry, because this is integer, right? So he can select any number. Now let us try to edit our calculation. So what is this calculation? Last 7 days sales, right? So here we have specified that we need this, right? So in this case, in function will not work, because we have only one option, that is take this value from the user, right? So now how can I do that? My value is less than enter number of days. Okay, and maybe to avoid my future days, I can simply write another statement here, something like this: greater than 0, or greater than your -1, whatever. You can write that. Click on apply. Okay, now see here, we got last 7, 1. Okay, last 10 days, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I write 5, you see it is working for last 5. Now user has the option to select the date and also to enter the days. So we have made it even more dynamic in nature. Okay, so last in days from the date selected, right? Again, I'm just writing this here itself, or showing this parameter. We need this, so I'll just go here and edit this calculation as well. Instead of this, I write less than or equal to my enter number of days. Simply copying this and this. Click on apply. Okay, now whatever the date I have, I can choose. Like say from 22, I need last 5 days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so what happened? Last n days. Okay, number of days is 5. So if I enter 7, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So one value we are getting extra here. So we always need to double check what is the error here. So edit, it is okay, less than or equal to I wrote. So that's why it is showing. Maybe I can remove this. Click on apply. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 days we got from the date selected. Now if I specify 5 here, we got 5. I can change it to date also. Now see here, from date last 5. So we have made even more dynamic this one. We are Now adding interactivity to our dashboard where we are asking user to select a date and also telling what are the last days he need. So that is the next one here. Fifth scenario is finding YTD sales. So YTD sales means again what? Your year till date sales, which means where are we currently? We are in year 2024. So I need all the sales of my 2024 till where? Till June, because we are currently in June. So that is your year till date means, or YTD means. So for that, what are the things that we need to find out? First thing is what is the current year we are in. Okay. Second one, what is the current month we are in. Based on that, we need to find out the sales simply. Okay. Again, we need two dates. One is a database date and base date. These two things we need. Okay. From date perspective, and this is what we need to identify. So again, I'm going to my Tableau and trying to build it. So let us take again order date and again at a month level. Okay, I'll just make it discrete. We got all the months. Create here YTD sales. So now year of, I need to find out my current year first, right? So year of order date is equal to year of my today. So what will happen in this situation or in this case? Your year part from your order date and your year part from today will come into picture. Okay. Okay. Now what will happen in year? What do we have here? We have 23, we have 21, 22, 23, and 24. All of this will come from order date. But what will come from this? Only 2024. So now if I bring this into view, so this is becoming false. So let us not take here because we don't need it. Now your current year, only current year is becoming true, right? Rest all are becoming false because we don't need it. Now just to check if it is working, it is working at quarter level also. It is working at a month level also. See, all of these are becoming false. Only 2024 year is becoming true. But again, what is the condition of year till date? We need all the sales of current year, but which is less than today, simple, right? Which means all the sales till 2023 June you need. That will make it YTD sales. I want to find out how much of profit you made till today. Okay. Then we will consider all the dates that are available in the current year and which are less than today. That is your year till date profit that you have made. Okay. Simple. So I'm just trying to edit my calculation. But this time I want to add one more condition to this so that I can eliminate my future dates again. Now what? Again, this should be dynamic in nature. So today it is 23, right? So tomorrow it might be 24. So it has to take that date into consideration, right? So every day as the day changes, it has to take those new dates that are getting added and it has to sum up, right? Right. So I'm writing a calculation and my order date is less than today, simple, which means what? I am trying to limit only those dates in my order date field that are less than today, simple. So in first condition, what will happen? Your date type or your data is getting limited to current year by default, right? With this condition. And if I'm adding this, all of your dates that are less than today will get to. Now let us see if this will change all of this July till December to false. Click on apply. Now see here, it has become true. And there is false and true in June because there are some dates in June which are above 23, and there are some dates in June which are less than 23. Okay, so which means what, our calculation is working as expected. Okay, if you need to drill down further, what we can do is we can try to find out at a date level also, to see what dates are becoming true and what dates are becoming false. Now all of these are becoming false. Let us go and check in June. So May, June. So you see all of the dates till 2022 are true. Rest all of them are false. Now you can either take this onto your filter shelf and select only true values. I don't want false. This is your current year till date sales. That's it. Okay. Now you need to edit the calculation and convert it. Now here you need to understand or see how we are building code step by step. I'm not writing entire calculation and showing. So first, part by part, first I have identified my basic, and then I'm trying to expand my logic. And then if the primary logic of your calculation is becoming true, then write it in a statement. That's it. If this is becoming true, then give me sales and that's it. Else I can write else 0 and end it. That's it. Click on apply. Okay, what is the error? Okay, maybe it changed data type. Else 0 and apply. Okay. Now if I scroll down, again I need to convert this to sum. So all of your sales in your current year which are less than today. That's it. See, after 2022 you're not getting any sales. List is 0. Now if I remove this and this is your YTD sales. Okay, clear about this? Yes, no, maybe.
Yes.
That's right. Now same thing, but I'm trying to find out at a month level. So year till date is one frequently used KPI or frequently requested KPI. Next is month till date. So there might be some projects or you know some areas we want to find out how we have done at a month level. Okay, I'm trying to find out how many months or what is the total sales in the current month. Again, current month. MTD means month till date, which means I need all the sales in my current month. So again, what do we need to find out? Same, if I try to understand this, month till date sales. First, current year we need to find out. Second, again, current month we need to find out. And then database date and one base date that can give us your about your current year and current month. Okay, so these three things we need to identify. Okay, I'm going back again, building my view to identify order date at a month level. First, I'll put it at a month level only. Okay, and then I'm trying to write a calculation MTD. Now, first step, we need to eliminate the year. We need to come to current year. Year of order date is equal to year of today. Simple. So apply. Okay, I'm bringing this into my view. So only your current year is becoming true. 2024 is becoming true. But from this, what do we need? We need to take only June should become true, right? So I'm editing my calculation here and I'm writing and month of order date is equal to my month of today. Simple. So from this, I am taking my year part today. So today will always be, dynamic in nature, right? So you are in 24, 25, you are in June, July, whatever, based on that respective date, it will give you that particular day. right? So from that we can bring the year part, from that we can bring the month part, from that we can bring the day part. Whatever I need, I can bring it. So I'm using month part now. So month part means what is the month we will get here? Where are we? We are in June. So it will bring June here. But from this, what is the month we have? We have all the months. So in 23, we have all the 12 months. We have 12 months from 21. All of that we have. But only one will become true. Click on apply. See, only June is becoming true. Now, if I don't write this condition, assume I'm not writing this. Now, what will happen? All of your months where June is present will become true. Click on apply. So June from 24 is becoming true. June from 23 is becoming true. June from 22 and June from 21. All of your months are becoming true because you didn't specify what is the year I need to consider. Okay, like say I want to find out all the sales with respect to my current month and previous months, previous year, same months. Then you can simply write this. Now you will know what is the sales you have done in current month, in current year, previous year, same month, previous year, same month, like that. Okay. If you have such scenarios, you can do like this also. But I'm writing just eliminating this. Now only your June will become true here. Now, if at all, now one more, what is the condition here? We don't want to take any dates that are greater than today, right? We don't want these future dates to be taken into consideration. But because in our database, we have dates that are future in nature. So you need to check if your database has such dates. If there are any, you need to handle that. Okay. So here all is fine. Let us go to 24. So here June, all of them are becoming true till 30. But you see, July is again becoming false. Simple. Okay, we don't need that. And so what do we do? How can we do that? So I'm writing again one more condition, and my order date is simply less than or equal to today. That's it. If I do that, see, all of the future dates are been eliminated. Now again, if at all, I want sales for that. If this condition is becoming true, then give me sales and end it. That's it. So I'm writing it as month till date sales. You can write it in single line as well. I am just breaking it down so that we understand. And convert that into month. Sorry, measure and sum. You got all the sales, MTD sales. That's it. I can remove this. This is your month till date sales. Okay, so that's your MTD and YTD. Next is year over year sales. Year over year sales means what? Your entire sales of your current year, your entire sales of your previous year sales. Then you're doing a difference between previous year and this year, and you're telling how much of growth you had. That is your year over year sales. That's it. Okay. So you, for this, what do we need to do? First, we need to identify your current year, and then find out current year sales. Likewise, you need to find out previous year and then sales for it. You have to find out these two. Okay. So I'm going to my Tableau here. So first I'm trying to find out my current year sales. So I'm just writing current year sales. That's it. Okay. So if my year of order date is equal to year of today, that's it. I'm just taking this calculation to limit my data to my current year. That's it. So what will happen? All my sales for my current year will come into picture, and If this becoming true, then give me sales, else 0 and end it. Okay, so click. Okay, that's it. So this is your current year sales. Now if I try to bring order date and if I try to bring CY, your current year sales. Now I need previous year sales, right? So I'm just trying to duplicate this and I'll just write it as previous year sales. Now what from your today, right? Which is always with respect to your today's date, today's month and today's year or your current day or your current month or your current year. So all of such information is there in this. I want to go back from this year 1 year back, which is my previous year. If I am 24, it will give me 24, which means 23 will become my previous year. If I am in 25, 24 will become my previous year. But only this can give me that information. This date cannot give me that information, right? Because this is our database date, which has all the dates in that. So that is why I am doing a -1 from this. So now what will happen? First, year of today will get executed, which will print 2024. So 2024 -1 means what? It is 2023. So now year of order date, if this is equal to 23, then that will become true. Only this part will become true. Then I want sales for such cases, else 0 and it. Apply. Okay. Now if I try to bring that onto my view, this is your this one. Okay. Your previous year sales is 6 lakhs and your current year is this one. Okay. That like that I can use. Now I need to find out. See, your current year is 7 lakh 45 and previous year is this. Now I want to find out growth. How can I do simple calculation? YoY growth. Your current year minus previous year divided by previous year into 100. This is a standard formula to find out the growth. Click on apply. Okay. So something we have done wrong. Or is it previous year minus current year? Previous year minus current year. Mhm. Should be current year only. Current year minus previous year is how much? We got this much divided by we got this much. Okay, let us try to find current period minus previous period by previous year into 100. Correct only we wrote. Current period minus previous period by it is previous period into 100. So this is okay. Maybe Okay, something is wrong here, but this is the formula that we need to find out. Current year minus previous year by previous year into 100. So what should be? It should be technically, we'll remove this. CY and PY. Seven, 4, 5, 5, 6, 8 minus 613,934 divided by, what is the formula, by previous period, right? What is the previous period here? We have by 613,934 into 100. It is 21%. We should get 21% here. So let us identify. Okay. Okay. So here it should be something like this. Sum we got 21. Okay. So maybe aggregation error it was. We corrected that. So you need to take sum of sales here. So 21.4, we got same here calculation. Okay, so that is finding year over year sales. Same like that, month over month sales also we can do. But here this time, what we need to do, we need to limit it to current month and the previous month. That's it. Okay, so I'm writing again current month sales. If my year of order date is equal to year of today and month of my order date is equal to month of today, then give me sales. That's it. Ending it. Else 0. Let us check what is the value it is giving. I'm building my view. Order date I'm taking. Year and month level we need, right? So I'm taking month part. So first we need current month, right? So I'm just taking current month. Sales, if I am taking it, we are getting for current month. Okay, 53,000 we got. Previous month I need, right? So I'm just duplicating this again and I'm editing it simply instead of this previous month sales. Okay, so here it should always remain in current year. So I'm not going to disturb this, but we need to go back 1 month, right? So here I'm just writing -1 here. So it will go back to 1 month, previous month. Click on apply. Okay, that's it. Okay, now if I just write previous month sales and if I drop it on label, okay, maybe I'll just remove this. You got it for May. Okay, June and May. Now again, same calculation we need, like how we have written current month, previous month. So I'll just write, duplicate this and I'll write it as MoM growth. Simply instead of current year sales, it will be your current month minus your previous month by previous month into 100. That's it. So now if I take that, you'll get the value 17.5 is the percentage, or that is the growth for MoM. So that is your MoM or week over week also you want to do same approach, you just need to change the date part here. Ninth scenario is you're finding current week sales. Okay, so we have 8, this is, and this one last one. Okay, so again I'm taking my order date and I'm taking at a month level, or maybe I'll just take this, and I want at a week level, so I'm just writing week also here, week number, so that I will know where are we. So first thing, what do we need to identify? We need to identify what is our current week here. So in June, if you observe, so it is giving us 2nd June, 9th June, 16th June, 23rd June, and 30th June, which means this is the starting day of the week. Okay, so let us try to identify what is the current week from the calculation. So I'm just writing current week sales. Okay, so again, same calculation. If you see, year of order date is equal to year of today, base date. Okay, I'm writing limiting to current year. Okay, and then what we need to limit it to month, right? Year of, sorry, enter, and month of order date is equal to month of today. What will happen with this? Limiting it to current month, right? Now, and week of order date is equal to week of today. That's it. Now, when I use, so these are all your keywords, month, week, and all. You need to remember this. Here, limiting it to current week. Okay, click on apply. Okay, now if I bring this to my view, only this is becoming true because say today is 23rd. So it is only that part is becoming true. Now, if I add my exact date here, you will identify what are the exact dates in that. So I'm just making it exact date. So you will know what are the dates falling in that. In 23rd June, see, starting day of the, I said. So what are the dates in that? From 24th, from 24, which means from Monday till 29 it has taken. All of this, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, all of that are coming under this week. Okay, like that. Here you see, we can observe this 16th, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 till 16 to 22. This is coming, which means from Sunday to Saturday is the week that it Tableau is considering here. Okay, so all that. Now I need sales for all of this 7 days, right? So simply current week, editing it. If this condition is satisfying, simple. If this condition is becoming true, then give me sales, else 0, and I'm ending it. Apply. Okay, that's it. Just convert that into measure and sum. You got your current week sales. That's it. So you can put the view at a week level. If at all you want to display only this, you can put it however you want. You can do that. Okay. Here we have all the dates, so it is displaying. But suppose you want to display only current week data. So I can simply edit my calculation something like this. Sorry, current week, right? So this one I'm editing and I'm taking only this part because I need to filter out remaining and keep only current week in the view. Okay, and I'm writing it as current week filter, and I'll just put this, apply, okay, and I'll just put this onto my filter shelf and take only true. Click on apply, okay. Now it will always display the values for your current week only. So month part I don't need, week start date I don't need. That's it. So you have simplified what you need. Now I can build whatever the view I need on this, like this. So we have only office furniture and office supplies for majority of the dates, like that. I can bring in state automatically, that will work based on the dates you are providing. So on 24th, we have sales for this and everything. Okay, so that's your current week sales. Now, one last scenario, finding first day and last day of the month. Again, very important and little critical scenario. So again, what I'm doing is I'm taking my order date onto my view. I'm taking it a month level so that I know. Now I'm also taking at a day level so that I know what are the exact dates available in the view. Exact date. Click on discrete. Yeah. Now in January, I have sales from 03 till 31st, right? Again in February, we have from February 1st to this. Now I need to find out first day and last day of the month. So I'm simply writing first day. Okay. First day of the month. Date trunc is the function we need to use. What will date truncate do? Date trunc will do. It will truncate the date at the level you want. I want at a month level. I want at a week level. I want it at a year level. It will truncate that. So I'm just trying to do at a month level of my what order date. Simple. Let us see what is the date this will give us. Click on apply. Okay. Now if I just try to bring this into my view and make it exact date, and make discrete here. See, I'm in May, but it is giving me first day of the May only, irrespective of whatever the dates we have in May. So this is your say first day of the month. If I need sales for the first day of the month, simply I can write that condition and make it true. 1 second. Similarly, suppose if I need last day of the month, how can I do? Now this will become little complicated. I'm duplicating it. I'm editing it. So from date trunk, what we got? We got first month. I mean, first day of the month. I need last day of the month here, which means what? First, I need to go back to my next month, right? If I go to February, it will give me first day of the February. If I do -1 from there, we'll come back to last day of the current month, right? So that is what I'm trying to do here now. So for that, I'm trying to do date add function here. Now I want to add one date. Okay, so I'm just using month part here, and I'm adding one to whatever the day result I am getting here. Okay, so what will happen? 1st February to, suppose May 1st is there here. Sorry, January 1st is there. If I'm adding 1 month, what will become this? It will become February 1st, right? So after that, okay, so I'll just take, where is this? Copy and drop it here and make it exact date. See, it is going to 1 month back. I mean, 1 month ahead. Now I'm just doing again 1 day. I'm trying to subtract from this to get last day of the current month. Simple, last day of the month. Again, this time date add only I will do, but I will subtract 1 day. So I'm taking day part here and I'm doing a -1 here of whatever the result that we are getting. That's it. So now first what happened? This will get executed. The result of this will be passed to this and again -1. If I do, we got it. That's it. Now this is your, if I will go to June only. Your 1st June is the first day of the month. 30 June 24 is the last day of the month. We are able to retrieve both. Okay. So this way you can customize your calculations and build the view based on the requirement that you are getting. Okay. So that's it from my side in this video. Any questions?